Steve. Jimmy, what do you got? You were ranting during the break there.
Yeah, two things. What was really annoying me is Fat Chance NYPD, no fitness rules for cops.
Yeah.
This Americans with Disabilities Act, they frown on discrimination against obesity. All right, fine. But when it comes to being a cop, they test you when I think you're in the academy, but they can't test veteran officers. Like, how can, I don't know, you kind of need some sort of physical fitness to be an effective cop.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they test? Are they afraid of being seen as discriminatory? How can they not have height and weight requirements for the police department?
Yeah, and you're not saying that these guys need to be ripped, but, you know, in some kind of shape. I guess there's a story here in New York, a cop that was 500 pounds?
500 pounds.
500 pounds.
And who's going to ride the car with that fat ass?
Ugh.
Stopping every 5 minutes at a fast food joint.
Got to smell his lamb chop underarms. Big disaster crank. He probably drove a paddy wagon and just his whole fat body was in the back of it.
All cranky.
Well, how is he going to help a partner? If your partner's getting his ass kicked, trying to, I almost said make a collar and then realized it's not 1971. I'm not Serpico. But well, how are you going to help him?
Yeah, you can't, and you can't run.
No,
guy's not running anywhere to pursue anybody. You can't be an effective cop. No way.
What if there's a woman being raped in a stairwell? I mean, literally, how are you going to run up the steps?
Yeah, you can't.
And what's that about? Why don't they have...
it's very simple. It's the ADA, the American with Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
Is that people are so afraid of being seen as discriminatory. And, of course, obesity is a disability. It's not because of the way you behave. It's never your fault. It's just a disability. You're eating healthy and exercising and happen to be getting fat. You know, unlike everything else we're talking about exercise.
Just watch
it's not your fault.
Just watch a fat show on TV and you realize that being fat is not healthy on any level.
But to not have standards for a cop, if you're an office worker, that's one thing. But for a cop to not have physical fitness standards is it's laughable. And it's like, you know, you create something like the American with Disabilities Act to prevent discrimination, and it just gets used incorrectly.
Yeah, there's no reason that they have to keep the guy employed. You reach a certain weight, you're out. You're out. Or they give you time to lose it or something. You know, you can't just say that you're going to keep being a cop and be a big fat piece of crap. I've walked around the city and seen it. You ever do that occasionally? You just walk around, you see a cop and go like, oh, my God, how... They shouldn't have to make uniforms that big. Thank you.
Bravo.
I want to plug this benefit.
No, you can't, Jimmy.
But it's not for me.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
For Mr. Kite?
No, actually, it's a very good it's a good one.
Yeah, it's for tickets are going on sale. It's called the Jerry Red Wilson Foundation Comedy Benefit. He was a comedian. He was a friend of a lot of ours. He died in 1998 of a spinal meningitis, and they do a benefit every year for him. So we're doing it Wednesday, March 5th at Town Hall here in New York City. This will sell out very quickly. Tickets go on sale this morning, 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster. It's myself, Dave Attell, Pete Corielli, Nick DiPaolo, Greg Fitzsimmons, Artie Lang, and Kevin Meaney.
Wow.
So that show...
I went to one of those like
sell out
2 or 3 years ago. It's a great show.
Yeah, there's great comics.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I'm on it, but, you know, it's...
And it's a great cause.
Absolutely. So March 5th here in New York City.
The comedians helping their own. That's a little strange.
I know. Well, comics are pretty good.
It's a little strange that you guys are actually helping
helping.
You'd be surprised how good comics are.
Oh, they only come out when there's tragedy.
Yeah, comics always show up.
And the rest of the time, they're wishing that same tragedy on each other.
Well, and making fun of it when it happens to anybody. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
But it's like the actors always come out and, like, when they're trying to do benefits, they just bore everybody with, you know, speeches. Because actors are very gifted, but they can't go in front of a live audience and be entertaining. It's like De Niro. Every time he talks, God love him, he's a brilliant actor, but he's always awkwardly holding a paper and looking over those glasses. He's always got glasses, and he's looking down, and he's, like, peeking up at the audience as he, you know, petrified because there's no camera. There's actual real humans staring at him.
Making that mouth.
Yeah, and I want to thank the... it's always awkward seeing De Niro be a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just...
I want to see him be a character in a movie.
I want to see him in black and white just hitting Vicky. That's all I want to see.
A great movie. Hey, Joe, what's up? How's Brooklyn today?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, me and my partner were cops over here in Queens, and we were just laughing about the weight requirement. because I graduated with a guy that was as fat as could be, and he went into like a housing project, like assigned to that.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I can't imagine that guy doing like, you know. Reported for like a fat ass.
Laughing with each other.
I'm sure you're glad.
But the whole point is that he's got to go up the stairs like at least 4 or 5 times a day. And not for nothing, when I'm getting my, you know, exactly, when I get something handed to me, especially if someone's kicking me around, I need someone to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the whole point is that we were talking about this. There should be some sort of a requirement, at least once a year, like a qualifying round. Years ago, there used to be requirements for girls and everything like that.
Didn't they lower the standards so they could get more women on the police force too?
Dude, I have no idea. It's politics.
Probably.
And dude, I say this all the time. Goddamn liberal.
Thank you.
I love these guys.
But the whole point is that it's just that when we're getting something handed to us, and you know, if I can say ass on the air, I hope I can.
Yeah.
Dude, I need someone to be there, and you know, me and my partner, we're not like my partner's going to say he's the hugest guy around, but to be honest with you, you know, we can trust in each other, we can rely on each other. You know that if I need to run to get to him, I can get to him in time, and I'll be behind him. And then, you know, and we laugh all the time because in the academy, it's like whenever we did the runs and everything, we laugh because it's like if we're running after somebody, you have to cut back a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
All right. Hey Joe, what's the best call you've gotten on this shift?
The best call of tonight or no?
Yeah. Since you've been on the shift.
What's the best call we got tonight? When we get something handed to us, I don't know. I think the funniest thing was going to a call and ended up being that the guy was like a call for help. Ended up being the guy just wanted like cigarettes and soda.
God, you just want to take the stick to him.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
But it's not gonna happen.
You're distracting everybody because you know, when you call our show and there was a good call, you got to turn down the radio. There's enough delay where you'll be able to hear a bunch of it by the end of it. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, all right.
It's distracting because you can hear the show in the background there. Let's say hi to John in Staten Island. This Staten Island, I don't know anything about it. It's a weird place. Let's say hi to Dustin in Boston. What's up, Dustin?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Just want to say that more respect I got all for you. So, I just want to talk about the police thing.
Yeah.
And the weight requirement.
Yeah.
I took the police. I took the PAT test, and I'm 300 pounds. And I'll tell you, like, I can outrun almost anybody. I got the most agility.
Going downhill.
Energy. Yeah. No.
Well, that means you're a young guy, Dustin. How young are you?
Oh, yeah. No. No, I'm 24.
Are you 8 feet tall?
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
6'4", 300 pounds.
Oh, well.
Right. No, I mean, I got muscle. I got a little weight. You know, you could see it. But, you know, like, the weight requirement, it should be, you know, 500 pounds is ridiculous. You know, I see a lot of people. I'm from Boston.
I think it should be a height-weight thing. You got to, like, do the math with. 6'4", 300 isn't as bad as 5'10", 300.
Yeah.
Or 5'9", 300, whatever.
Right. I definitely think that's why they do have the PAT test. You know, if you can't do that, because, like, it was 3 minutes. And, like, I had to run, like, you know, you run around 3 different circles, and you got to, like, jump over a 6-foot wall. And, yeah, it's tough, you know. But, yeah, I mean, if you can't do that, then you should definitely not be a police officer.
All right.
They should at least do it, like, every 6 years or something like that. Have them do it again.
All right.
You know?
All right,
Keep
sir.
them fit.
Thank you, Dustin.
You got it, guys. Bye.
All right, there he goes, Dustin. Let's say hi.